We are on our final job, which is job 44. It is a challenge and it is optional. So don't feel like you need to do it, but this is something that just kind of gets you a little more familiar with word art. It's a good job for that reason. So here's how we're going to do this. So we already added a page border and now we're going to use smart art. So just like last time, insert smart art, and now we kind of need to pick which one of these kind of fits for us. So we're going to try to create the process shown below. So let's cycle through some of these and see all the different options that we can kind of mess with. And it looks like something like this might be what we are after. And looking through these, it seems like that might be a good bet. And you'll see that some of these are actually even mirrored. So this was in this category as well as the cycle category. So we can cycle through and take a look at some more, but I think we'll just pick basic radial for now. Okay. Looks good to me. So what we want to do now is we want to just start maybe putting some of our text in. So this is going to be called My Favorites. And we might need this to be a little bit bigger so we can fit everything in here. And so what I'm going to do, you guys have reached the point now, and girls, you've reached the point now where you should be able to figure out, okay, well, if this isn't fitting, what am I going to do? Well, why don't we try flipping our page around? I'll go to landscape, and now I have a little bit more room. So I got enough room now that I can easily see what I'm typing. Okay? So over here, I'm going to be typing in my favorite sports team. So I'll put the Buffalo Bills. Okay? Below that, I have my favorite song. And my favorite song, I don't know. Maybe Friday by Rebecca Black. Yeah, that's good. By Rebecca Black. Yep, perfect. Okay, my favorite food. It's probably chicken wings. Chicken wings. Favorite movie. I don't know. Maybe Shawshank Redemption was pretty good. And now I have no more circles left, which is a little bit of a problem. So what are we going to do? Because I still have to answer things like my favorite TV show, color, and my favorite pastime. So how do we do that? Well, if I go to my Smart Art Design tab by clicking on this thing, I can add a shape. And the only option it gives me is to add a shape below because this is where we're trying to send our thing. So if I add a shape below, perfect. I get another one over here. So now I can put maybe my favorite pastime in here. What's my favorite pastime? Probably knitting, I would think. I can add another shape. So if I click on this again, add shape below, and this whole thing rotates to give me more space. My favorite color, I don't know, blue, and my favorite TV show. Ooh, I don't know. I really like, I don't know, I was addicted to Lost. So let's do that. Okay. We got this. We're looking great. This is perfect. We have this set up, but now we need to individually modify what some of these look like. So how do we do this? If I just click on this Lost thing, this pops up. And if I go to change colors, and I change this, everything changes. That's not what I want at all. But I could right click on this, and I can actually just format this one shape. So if I right click, format just this shape, well, now I can just mess around with this. So I'm going to solid fill this, and maybe I'll make this thing orange, and you'll notice just this one changes. So I can do this again, and I can just go around and change all of these colors to whatever I want, make it look nice and pretty ugly, you know what I'm saying? And gray and black. Okay, so I have all the lovely little colors here. Looks good, and we can really take complete ownership of this and make this look however we want. So there's a lot that we can kind of mess around with here. We can kind of create word art in here if we wanted to. So I could hit one of these and change this to word art, and that works out really nicely. I can even change kind of the bevel, the glow. I can transform this and make it look nice and weird like I did right there. Okay, and probably one of the cooler things is you can even change how this shape looks. So if you look, as soon as I click on this, I get this little format tab popping up. I can actually change the shape of this, and I can even make it look like any of these things. Maybe like the sun, if I so chose. Probably can't see anything there, so maybe like a wonderful star. All right, And that is it. I can add 3 or 4 pictures of online clip art if I would like, but this is kind of the general idea, and this is it for Microsoft Word.